Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we are once again taking a deep dive into Valla. Now, in our two previous videos, we covered the Hatred, the auto attack build, as well as the Q Hungering Arrow build. There is a third mystical build that used to be way more popular than this Q nonsense, and it was a Multishot build. And if you take a look at Valla's talents, she has ways of upgrading her Multishot at nearly every single tier. If we look at Valla's win rates, there is literally zero representation for this W playstyle, although I have heard people saying that Multishot is really good in ARAM. I imagine because all of the enemies are directly in front of you. Even though it's not popular anymore, we still took some time to figure it out. And I asked chat why they think this build kind of lost favor with the community, why it's not as popular as it used to be. Maybe you'll agree with them. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Check out more of our deep dives in the playlist down in the video description. And let's get into today's game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Dragonshire map today, and I am basically doing some investigative journalism. Why is W build not even acknowledged on the win rates for Valla at this point? Everyone's either playing Q or they're playing Face, and that's it. I have heard the W build's pretty good in ARAM though, from a lot of people in chat today. But we're going to be starting with Fire at Will. Hitting a hero with Multishot grants 2 Hatred and permanently increases Multishot damage by 2. After hitting 20 heroes, Multishot increases its damage by 40. So all we have to do is run towards our enemies, land a Multishot, and then leave. That seems easy enough. Enemy team's Butcher might have some other plans though, as he was thinking about charging in right then. This team is very tanky, but aside from the Butcher and maybe Hogger, their damage is definitely on the lower side. So we could probably bully them back a bit. And because they don't have that last member on the team, that 5th member, they have Abathur instead, that is going to mean that I am scaling a little bit slower just because we don't have as many people to shoot with our W. Well, so far so good. We've shot 3 times or something. We're up to 7 stacks. Here comes the Butcher to give me another one. I gotta say, as far as quest stacking goes, it doesn't get much easier than this. It really doesn't. Just fucking point it at him. Now, of course, if I get close, that means the enemy team could crowd control us, and they have a lot of CC between Arthas, Malfurion, and then the Butcher coming in on top of that, too. Everyone missing from middle right now. Probably assume they're going bottom, so I'm going to go bottom. Butcher went top, so... Oh, good stun. It took my roll, too. Hold on. Whew. I hate it. I hate it. I need my roll. Stop taking it from me. Unfortunately, our Nubrak is up shit creek without a paddle and will be taken down. We have a W available in just a moment. And this enemy team is looking pretty low. I just don't think I have enough like pure AoE stopping power for that just yet. So while they're backing up, I'm going to grab the objective. It's going to be 100 seconds until we get our other sippy cup. If Chen is doing well up top, I could fast cap this, but it looks like he is running into a little bit of trouble. I'm going to soak mid lane, try to get level 4 for our team, and then maybe think about rotating up to top to help out. We should definitely focus on holding bottom with the majority of our forces, if possible. Because Arthas is back. In fact, they all look like they're back. We are going to take Arsenal. Our W ability is now going to launch grenades as well. We're just going to kind of use it to... I'm just going to auto attack him right here. Wait, no, it's not how this is supposed to go. We're supposed to win. I don't know if the grenades really do that much damage, but it does also increase our range by 20%, which also means getting stacks is going to be even easier. Now, this doesn't appear to be an infinitely stacking quest or anything. It looks like it is going to stop once we hit 20. And we're closing in on that really fast. Top has been taken by the friendly team. What's going on with bottom? It looks like we're moving down there right now. Anna lagging just behind me a little bit. So Nubrak is first on the scene. And he is about to take some damage too. Good Hungering Arrow onto the Furion. I really like those body blocks there. Maybe I could have committed a little bit more with the vault. Just seems so ballsy. You're going in so deep. Hungering. Now, I'm assuming, just like every other Valla build, that I'm going to be extremely squishy in the early game. And then we're going to get healing at around level 13. Chen's going for the objective right now. Abathur Hat is stalling him, and it was just long enough. Multishot slows and Hungering Arrow deals increased damage to slowed targets. So we have a combo we can do. We can W someone to slow them down, and then Q them for 25% more damage on that shot, like we just did to our Hogger friend here. Every time he walks up, I'm going to put my cursor on him and click until he decides that he needs to leave, which it looks like that may have already happened. There's a big push going in the top lane right now between Abathur the Butcher and that mercenary camp. He can win if I'm not careful. He's not level 10 though. Bye. Oh, that's dirty. How dare you? Clean up these streets. Well, it looks like top is mostly under control. Arthas has been taken down in the bottom lane. Middle is totally... Fuck. That panic vault too. I was dead either way, but you need to save your vault for after he stuns you so you can then move. Chat wants me to take Strafe in this game, and I feel like I should. We'll talk about it. Strafe only has a 15% pick rate or something. It might be even lower than that. It might be somewhere around 12. Even though it just kind of does damage around you. The crowd control you get from Rain of Vengeance is just so damn valuable, dude. It's so good. The Butcher has been kicked away. What's his meat situation looking like right now? 50. Want to make sure he doesn't have ample opportunities to feed off of me just like that again. So we do need to be pretty careful moving in here. Our W ability quest is completed, and it looks like we're done getting bonuses from it. Does he have block? Nice job. Nice job, bud. You did it. Nice job, bud. Choose it. Get him. Get him. Something about the Western pistol just going on right there made that so much funnier. Well, I think the dragon is done. Enemy team mostly grouped up in the bottom lane. We're going to take Strafe here, and then we're going to Strafe here. So Strafe is just going to deal damage around us. The nano boost is going to help out quite a bit with the amount of damage output we can get. Good slow on two. The enemy team's Arthas takes him down. And where's this guy going, I wonder? The enemy team's Malfurion is very low sitting in lane. Oh, I was going to say, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't die. Butcher re-emerging here with very low health, and Chen kicks himself right into position to body block for that multi-shot. Let's just keep pushing this lane and we can kill this building. No problem. W is still stacking, you're right. I kind of assumed because I just had the 20 stacks that that was it, but it is still going. Well, that's a dead building. That's going to open up bottom lane quite a lot for us. Really, we might want to head up to top lane and try to focus on that just to get ourselves a little bit more wiggle room with the objective up there. I do like the idea of intentionally throwing for a mercenary camp for no reason. So let's do it. Arthas caught wind of that pretty fast. Shen does have barrel, so he could peel for me quite a lot, which means I might get more straight value. And the enemy team only has, I mean, like maybe 3-4 different ways of interrupting me, which in the grand scheme of things really is not that bad. I'm going to start strafing here for some damage onto the Butcher as we are moving towards the rest of his team. I did not know Furion was inside of the cocoon or whatever that was, and unfortunately I was blocked by the Hogger barrels here and I could not move away. But don't you worry, because Li Ming is dealing damage in every direction. Arthas tries to use Syndragosa to get out, and it looks like it works. The objective is coming up. 3 members of the enemy team are dead, so we might be able to cap this quickly. Looks like Abathur grabbed top with his little slug body, and no one has grabbed bottom yet, so he could do the same if we aren't careful. The Butcher now chasing down our Anubarak. That looks like it's probably going to be a kill. We need to make sure we don't give him too much meat. He is only sitting at 36, though. He's gone in the wrong direction for me. Look at that wave clear. Oh, well, that was kind of nice. Siphoning arrows, we found it. The healing at level 13, it's here, and it's mine. Now, every time we use our W ability, oh, I hate mines. Every time we use our W ability or our Q ability, we're going to be getting healed a decent bit. Hey, bud. Thanks. Hungering Arrow heals for 4%, and Multishot only heals for 2. But I think we can get stacks for, or we can get credit for more healing with, if he just charges, he's fine. Yeah. No! No, not like that! No! Kill him! Kill him! Okay. It doesn't matter what build you're doing on Valla, you're still the squishiest thing since sliced bread, dude. Enemy team is in control of both of the objectives right now. We do have a level lead at the moment. Enemy Abathur clone just faded, so we do kind of have numbers here at this objective. We do see Arthas going back in on our Li Ming, though. They are holding bottom hard. Chen trying to be a little disruptful. And we do have a great body block here, or we did, until Anubarak moved out of it. We are back up on the map, and I'm heading towards the bottom lane. That Arthas is looking very killable, and a great cocoon stops any healing that would go out from the Malfurion. Okay, let's try to help out here then. Hey, bud! I don't want to be charged again. I'm going to start strafing now. Thank you for the nano. Oh. He can do that again soon. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. Did you see that damage onto Hogger? I didn't think that was going to kill him, and he just popped, dude. If they're both dead and we know that Butcher's leaving, I'm going to go for a cap here. Abathur is up top in the area, so let's just multi-shot going on to this. I assume there's going to be a lot of mines waiting for us. I'm going to ping the objective a lot to get someone on it. My attack move is left click. All right, there we go. Hopefully we can get a fast channel. I'm on my way down right now. Punishment unlocked at level 16. While at max hatred, Multishot's cooldown recharges much faster. Hit a mine on the way in, so we were dismounted. Hey, thanks for the Multishot charge. So all I have to do to get max hatred is go into a fight, and we should see this start to tick away pretty quickly now. Indeed, it is. So, whoa! How much of that was Fox and how much of that was me? I couldn't tell. Li Ming does a lot. You have Calamity, right? Jump in with Calamity. Okay, it was probably a decent amount, Fox. I am heading towards the middle defenses just because it hasn't been cleared yet. At this point in the game, bottom is the play. So, I'm going to slowly work my way down there. Unfortunately, Hogger did eat my kick away, but I'll just damage him. There you go. What's not to love about that? Great kill on Hogger yet again. Let's move down to the bottom lane now. We have a lot of health left, huh? A lot of time left, too. Let's make sure we get this wave so it just gets melted. I'm not going to kick Arthas away. I'm going to kick Arthas away. Yeah. He's the only one paying attention to me. Where's the Butcher? He's middle right now. I need to be very careful that I don't lose this dragon where he could charge me. I'm not going to use my kick on a healer, though. Unless I can move him towards our team or something. Like this. I think that's a good kick. Okay, backing out, backing out, backing out. Butcher is above me. So mission accomplished there. I'm going to go ahead and straight. He's out. No, you're body blocking me. Fuck! Okay, not dead. Never punished. Bro, did we get... No, that had to have been a heal. I just saw a crazy amount of health returned. I had some delusions of grandeur there. Okay, Multishot's out. We'll go ahead and finish off the rest of that Butcher. It looks like the clone's trying to charge away, but he has nowhere to go. 3 seconds until I can start the hungering spam again. The Multishot spam again, and we take down Hogger as he moves up. All right, looks like we are looking pretty good. Enemy core is open. 3 members of the enemy team dead. They do have an Abathur that could potentially heal this shit up if we aren't too careful. I'm going to grab that regen globe there. Didn't mean to get this close to him. Oh, that sucks. If I rolled towards my healer, I would have been fine there. I would have been absolutely fine. Misclick on my part, unfortunately. Fox still manages to take down the enemy team's Arthas, and it looks like we may have lost a bit of momentum here. With the Butcher respawning, this isn't as safe as it was before. We're going to be back on to the map in 40 seconds. I am having, once again, a surprising amount of fun with this build as well. I think this is pretty enjoyable. It's a good amount of CC versus an enemy team. Every time I use my W, it's a pretty consistent slow that hits a very large area in front of us. At level 20, I am going to take Death Siphon. Hitting an enemy hero with Strafe increases its duration by 0.25 seconds. Strafe also fires penetrating bolts in a line every 0.25 seconds. What does all of that mean? Basically, if the enemy team doesn't CC me, I can keep spinning and keep attacking with my ult for an extended period of time. And we've already talked about some of their limitations with crowd controls. They really have to focus up and use that on me. Speaking of using their crowd control, Ana gets taken down by the Butcher's silence, and it looks like they're trying to break him out of jail early. We have a great CC train on him as soon as he's out, and our boys up front are doing some great damage. Now we're gonna strafe. And now I'm gonna keep strafe. Wait, the silence! That could have killed me! Fuck, I'm so delicate, dude. I'm just so delicate all the time. It's like, oh my god, I stepped on a Lego when I got out of bed and all my health's missing. To be fair, that is excruciating. Friendly team is moving through the bottom lane right now, and it looks like we are on the core. Only a slug remains for the enemy team. I think the winner of the day for me was Q build. I was really surprised how much I enjoyed Q build. So chat, why do you think, let's get some theories out. Why do you think that W build isn't popular anymore? Why do you think that this totally fell off and people are only using it in ARAM? Not as much burst damage as Q, that's for sure. %34% of our team fight damage. I really wish... I know it's too late and I need to stop wishing for features, but why can't I see how many stacks I got on this screen? Do we have the technology? Could someone do that? I also would love to know how many stacks the Butcher got. Like, this is important information. It should be shown here. Talents we went for were Fire at Will into Arsenal, Frost Shot into Strafe, then Siphoning Arrows into Punishment, and then we took Death Siphon at level 20. Malfurion had the answers to stop me, but not very many other members of that team did. So a lot of people are saying that the scaling of just the 2 damage at a time here doesn't keep up with the amount of damage you can output from your Q. And I think that's definitely true. Like, the burst we were able to put out on a single target, especially once we had Acrobat with the Q build, was absolutely nuts. And even though we were doing okay widespread damage, it doesn't even come close to comparing to that. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you should check out our deep dive playlist in the video description, where we are covering all kinds of characters in the Nexus and taking a closer look at their builds, just like this one.